Right. So. Some fuel in the car. So basically this is the series I'm going to put full race fuel in just to see what the car handles like. This is what I'll be racing in this season. Which I'm looking forward to be honest. Got some good drivers in there already, so again this is just a test session. I can't compete in the race until Sunday. As for those that don't know, I was banned for a week for stupidity. So yeah, there was reasons as to why I did what I did, but we won't go into that now because I don't want to go into that now. But we are banned until Sunday. Basically, as soon as it hits midnight on Saturday evening, I'm allowed back on. So I'll be online on Sunday and I'll be doing a lot of racing, trying to catch up with what I've missed, and so forth. Let's just shift aid. We need an auto blip on that shift aid. Pedals are good, clutch is good. Gearbox, we need the flappy paddle gearbox for the GT3. No, we don't want a H shifter for a GT3 because that's stupid. I turned all the force feedback settings up a little bit, so my minimum force is 3%, so that means I can feel little bumps and grinds here and there, and the minimum forces are much better when going over certain things, curbs and so forth. So let's just set my view, which for some reason isn't working. Hold on. There we go, there we are. Now we're good, so we'll just adjust this seating position a little bit. Let's see what that's like. Feels okay, we're a little bit low down, I think. We need to be a bit higher up seat position wise. Let's have a look at that. Yep, that feels okay. Let's just sort this rear view mirror out because that's a bit annoying. Again, this is going to be a lengthy test session I'm doing, so feel free to drop some comments or whatever. I will read them, yeah, I will read them and answer them. I'm just looking at the menus here. So, all right, we're good to go. I think the seating position is still a little bit too low, so I'm sitting too low in the car. In fact, yeah, I am. I'm sitting way too low in the car. Let's just reset back to my pit box a minute because that is a bit too low. I don't like that. I feel like I'm wearing the bloody roll cage on my head. Hold on. That's better. That's better. Right, let's get out of it. Do a couple of laps. My best lap in this, I don't know, a little test. I think it was last Sunday or last Monday or whatever. No, it wasn't last Sunday. Last Monday, I think. I don't know, 1 minute 40.7, I believe. Oh, do you know what I haven't done? Idiot. I've not put my crew chief on, so I have no idea where people are on track. 1 sec. I need to enable crew chief and SOE as well for my crew chief. Should come on now.
Radio check. Spotter, radio check.
There we go. So crew chief's on. I will just sort my fuel management out because I'll need to know how much fuel I'm using. Just turn this on as well. See if she works.
0.0 laps of fuel.
There we go. Right, we're good to go. Sorry about that, guys. Let's go. So yeah, this is the car I'll be driving for most of the season, unless there's a track where the Audi is completely overpowering the Mercedes. I'll use that one, but I think this is the one I'll be using.
There's traffic behind.
Ooh, shift. Let's go. Just get out of this guy's way. Let's go. So the tyres will still be quite cold, so I just need to take it easy on this first lap.
The leader has just done a 140.84.
So 140.8 is the first one, and so at least I know I can get them sort of times once I get back into the swing of it. Just been driving the MX-5, so going from that to a GT3 is quite different, put it that way. Car's really stiff over the bumps at the moment. Yeah, really, it's too stiff. So, might have to just soften up the suspension a little bit.
P8.
Turn some timing on so we can see what we're doing here. So that's my best lap at the top there. I won't be anywhere near my best lap for a few laps yet because I need to settle into this again. Jesus. Horrible, horrible west straight. Let's just see what I did there. I think I got on the fake grass there, I think. Let's just have a look.
The guy ahead has just done a 155.62.
There's that fake grass. Yeah, I'm miles on it. In fact, I might have even touched the actual grass there. Yeah, I did. That'll be why I spun. Yeah, that's why I spun. So, let's go back to the garage and have a quick peeky blinder at this. I'm going to take one click of wing off because it seems quite understeery in the fast corners, so that might just help us a little bit. Down at 7, down to 6. Huge pit lane this one as well, so the pit stops in this race are going to be really lengthy.
Disengage limiter, all clear on pit exit.
So in this IMSA series, we have 2 different categories. We've got the GTE class and the GT3 class. The GTE cars are quite a bit quicker. Probably say between 2 to 4 seconds of that quicker, obviously track dependent. That's a GTE behind me now. They've got a lot more downforce, lower ride heights, better grip, so it's worth just letting them pass. And the GT3, which I'm driving, the slower of the cars, harder to
faster
handle.
class car approaching.
So that's why I'm in this one. I just prefer a bit more of a challenge. GTE, I'm not as fast as I am in the GT3 car, so we're using the GT3 this season. Right, let's do a lap. Needs to move. Christ, it's just so leery on the rear. Already 8/10 down.
There's a faster car approaching.
Yep. The track definitely doesn't feel as quick as it was the other night.
Okay, Chris, there's a car exiting the pit, heads up. You're currently 1.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 1.3 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.35 off the pace. Sector 3 is a tenth off the pace. That lap was at 142.51.
Oh, just feels like it's got no grip.
Got a car on your left.
Faster car behind.
Still there. Still there.
Go on then, go past. It's going to get
Clear
past,
left.
mate.
Left side.
It's the thing
Clear
with
on the
the
left.
GT cars, they're quick around the corners, but they're
Watch your
not
right. Your right side's
at the
clear.
same pace as the GT3 in a straight line.
Seventh position. You're now 1.4 off the leader's pace. Sector 1 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.8 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.06 off the pace. That lap time was 142.24. The leader's just done a 140.53.
That's better.
On your left. Hold your line. Hold your line. Be clear on the left side.
What is he doing? Track definitely doesn't feel as quick. The car's a bit
There's
more
a car leaving the
skittish
pits.
into the braking zone. I just don't feel confident at all into the braking zones at the moment.
That's your quickest lap. That puts you 1.5 off the pace. Sector
Right,
1 is
sound the race,
0.25 off the pace. Sector 2 is
Jesus.
0.40 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.9 off the pace.
I wish people, when they come out of the pits, pull over to the left when they see a car flying up behind them 160 mile an hour. Just stay on the brake, on the race line in the braking zone. Bravo.
On the right. Still there.
Go on in.
We're clear on the right.
Let's do another lap. We still haven't got a clean lap to go.
Car in front has just posted a 141.84. Okay, Chris, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Again. What's that?
P8.
It's just too much understeer at the moment. It takes me ages to get on the power because I just can't. It's just understeering. I've got to wait for it to grip up before I can even put the throttle on. It'll be a 1 minute 41 this one.
P7. Good lap. That's your best in the session. You're now 1.3 off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.33 off the pace. You're 0.2 off the pace in Sector 2. Sector 3 is 0.7 off the pace. Your last lap time was a 141.78.
Okay, we need to do something with this. This just doesn't feel great at all. Doesn't feel like it's got any bloody grip. So low friction towing. Let's bring the front to -1 toe. And the rear, I'm going to take a little bit of toe off. I can't take any more toe off. You're joking me. I wonder it's understeering, for Christ's sake. Plus 2 toe at the rear. I think it's got something to do with the camber levels. Camber's massive on this. I don't know. There's no point taking camber off if I'm sliding though. Clips it down to the rear, so I'm going to soften up the front a bit. That might give me a bit more front end bite. Just bring it down to 6 each side. So, toe and dampening, that's all I'm doing. I don't do too much because I don't know what I've done. Okay, let's just check the chat quickly. Nothing, as per usual. Gonna have another play then.
The pit exit's clear. Disengage limiter.
That front turning feels 100 times better already. So much better through there.
There's a faster car approaching.
Does feel better though. Even with that mistake, that's a faster lap.
There's a car rejoining in front. P5, that's your best lap in this session. You're currently 1.1 seconds off the leader's pace. Sector 1 is 0.15 off the pace. Sector 2 is 0.5 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.41 off the pace. That lap was at 141.62.
Hate that chicane, really hate it. It's a better lap though. Lost a lot of time for that last corner, I was just sliding it around. Found quite a bit of time in the braking zone though, going down the hill. So, good to know. 41.2 that
P4, that's your fastest lap. That puts you 0.8 off the pace. Sectors 1 and 2 are 0.05 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.6 off the pace. Your lap time was 141.29.
Small adjustments I made has made a massive difference. Huge difference. Front bike's much better. We are running race fuel as well, so I don't know what these other guys who are doing 1 minute 40s are running. They might have run low fuel, don't know. We'll try that later.
That puts you 4.7 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.34 off the pace. Sector 2 is 2.3 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.0 off the pace. That last lap was at 145.23. There's a faster class car behind.
my best lap. 41.2 again.
Good lap. That's your quickest today. You're currently 0.7 off the leader's pace. You're a tenth off the pace in Sector 1. Sector 2 is 2/10 off the pace. Sector 3 is 0.40 off the pace. That was 141.27.
Need to get into 1 minute 40s really. Need to find another 2 tenths, 2.5 tenths. Too fast. Damn it. First bit. There's a GT3 ahead of me. See if we can catch it. Should be able to.
Okay, Chris, there's a car exiting the pits, heads up.
Get out of the way, get out of the way, get out of the way.
The car behind's a faster class.
In front of me. Oh, I'll have a little tussle with him.
Faster cars approaching.
Should be a 1 minute 40. It's quite a fast lap, surprisingly. It didn't feel fast at all. It felt like I made a few mistakes, yeah. 140.9. Yeah, the fuel's getting used. Bit of a frame rate issue there, and that really put me off. Right, let's just pull over. Let's put some let's put a small amount of fuel in this and see how much of a difference that makes. Where's the fuel? There it is. So let's chuck 5 gallons in. Qualifying trim. Probably won't make any difference. Probably make the car more undrivable. Let's have a look. So 140.9 on race fuel, not too bad. My optimals are 40.6, which would put me, if I managed to hit it, in my class would put me in 2nd place. So
You've got 10 minutes of fuel remaining. The exit looks clear.
that guy comes straight out of the pits and straight over the gravel. He's obviously never heard of cold tyres before. What is he doing? Some people drive like fucking numpties when they come out of the pit lane. We'll let this guy go past before I try and do a fast lap because I can see what's going to happen otherwise. He's all over the place. See if he backs off before after this chicane down to it though. No, we'll let him past. Just change the ABS on out. Let me do that.
There's a faster class car behind.
For goodness sake, I'm not going to get myself any clear space now, am I? I changed the ABS on my steering wheel. No idea what I pressed. Changing all sorts of settings now. Yeah, I've messed with my settings here. I've turned traction control off or ABS or something's happened. Obviously, mapped some buttons in previous brake bias set. Yeah, something's happened. No, brake bias. No, I've got brake bias set. I know what that is. Where's? I don't even know what I'm looking at here. There we go. ABS set. Traction control set. We didn't want that, so I need to adjust it in my settings and in my garage. It's going to be changing, I think. ABS, yeah, ABS was on 10, traction control was on 8. There we go. Right, let's try this again. There's the track temperature change now. So far, we are sitting 4th in GT3 class with a 1 minute 40.9. If you can get in the 40s, that's pretty quick, but I could probably see top split guys doing low 140s to probably high 139s, which is mega. Because I'm always round about a second slower than the really, really fast guys. But we'll see. We'll see what we can do on low fuel load. My best is a 1 minute 40.795, so give it another shot. Let's see if low fuel makes any difference.
Limiter's still on. Disengage it. Track's clear. Push, push, push.
A couple of laps and I'll just come and see if there's any comments on the live stream. Probably not, because I never get comments. But we'll have a quick look. So I'll do a couple of laps, 2 flying laps.
10 minutes of fuel remaining.
I brake too late for that, way too late. I do it all the time. Treat this as a qualifying lap and see what happens. See if I can get some sort of decent timing. Shift the third, get some no wheel spin. Power. Don't know what I'm saying. Right, let's go. About 10th there. Third gear's definitely better out that last corner. It definitely feels better in third.
Heads up, there's a car rejoining.
Completely eradicates the wheel spin. Fastest lap I've done around here so far.
V2, that's your fastest lap today. You're now 0.10 off the pace. Sector 1 is quick, Sector 2 time is okay. You're 2/10 off the pace in Sector 3. You've just done a 140.63.
It shows the difference between light fuel and heavy fuel. It's about 4/10. Oh, that was terrible. Messed that up. Okay, so that's effectively a quali lap for me. 140.633. Optimal 140.4. Actually, I'll tell you what we're going to do. I want to see what this pit entry's like, just so I can get used to it, because I know you come in the pit entry at a fair rate of knots. So you need to, basically, when you're coming into the pits in this, if you don't know, it's a manual, you have to click a button on your steering wheel to put the pit lane speed limiter on. And you have to slow your car down. Approaching. You have to slow your car down and quick enough at this particular line, otherwise you risk getting a penalty. So that's all done manually. So we'll come in the pits at race pace and see if we can slow the car down without getting a penalty. Gives me an idea of when I have, because we have to make pit stops in this race. So it'll be nice to see where I need to stop. Here it is, look. Where the yellow cones are. The limiter's on.
What's your speed limit in the pits?
Refuel 11.8 gallons.
So I put that limiter on.
Alright, Chris, early, so you've got half your fuel left. 100 metres.
2.
50 metres.
1.
Okay, that's pretty cool. Nice. So. Let's look at that again actually and see where I braked, because I think I braked way too early. I want chase view. So where did I brake? I think I braked at that line, didn't I? Just a bit after, but I think if I brake where that red marker is on the left, that might slow me down just in time. Yeah. Right, let's just read some comments if we've got any at all. I doubt it very much. Yeah, Nothing. 2 viewers though. Whoever's looking, whoever's watching, hey. Just doing a lot of testing here. I've just put in a 140 point. Was it 140.6? I think I just put in, which is fairly quick if we look at the results. Eventually here, where are we? We're second in class, which is decent. So that's a quality lap for me. My race pace was a 40.9, and that was really pushing it. So probably a 41.0 would be a decent race pace for me. I'm not sure we've got much left of the session to go. Probably about another 20 minutes or so, but I'm not going to do the full 20 minutes left of this. We made a couple of changes in the setup. I put a bit more toe in on the front because we weren't getting enough grip on the front end. So I put some more toe in, and the high speed rebound damping and the low speed rebound damping I put 2 clicks downwards because it was on 8 clicks. So I put it on 6 clicks to make it softer on the front, and that gave me a lot more front end bite, which was good. And I lowered the rear wing angle as well to 6. That seemed to really help with the grip, and didn't sacrifice any rear end grip. So we will save this setup as you can see, it is a VRS setup, but it's been adjusted, so I will just get rid of that and that. Edit Chris, there we go. So we're not overwriting that particular setup. So if we just go to my setups, I should have 2 Imola R Edit Chris, there we go. Good. Good. So I'll be back in a minute. Just leave it on this screen. I'm going to get myself a drink and a bite to eat. I'll be back in 5 minutes. Right, so I'm not actually sure how long the session left. How long there is left of the session, should I say. Sam, hello Sam, Sam Brown, how you doing, mate? Long time no hear. Yeah, so I used to work with Sam about like a year ago or something, year and a half ago or something, I can't remember, long time ago. Many moons ago. Anyway, good to see you're still alive, Sam. Right, so we're going to go out and do a bit of low fuel testing and see if we can improve on the 1 minute 40.6 I've put in. So we'll see what we can get out of it. I'll chuck my gloves on and we'll get going. Again, I started off using my boots, race boots, and I must admit it's the first time I've used my race boots and my pedals for a while, and it didn't feel right. So I'm going to use socks. So if you don't mind my amazing socks, I might just make the pedal camera a little bit smaller actually, so just bear with me 2 seconds and I'll just make that just a touch smaller. There we go. That's a bit better. Right. So let's go. We've got a little bit of time left. So we'll just run a low fuel again. So we'll just make sure we've got 5 gallons in. So slow, that's qualifying fuel. And let's hit the track like Billy Big Bollocks and try and get a good time. And again, pit lane speed limiter is now on 37 mile an hour maximum. Loads of GTE cars. Look at these Porsches, look. Porsche GTE is one of my favourites. But I am in a GT3 Mercedes car. It's a lovely car, nice steering wheel.
Looks like you're clear on the pit exit.
581 seconds at pit box. You go out with 4.9 gallons, or 5.8 laps.
So apparently 4.9 gallons will last me 5.8 laps, which is bollocks. It won't last me 5 laps. We need to do 1 lap and then the lady will then calculate the fuel and she tells me how much fuel I got left. Good little lap. So we'll just take it easy on the first out lap. The tyres will be cold, brakes will be cold, everything will be cold. Get it warm for a flyer. So yeah, we've done a 140.633, which is a pretty respectable time for myself. I know there
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
There are guys out there that can do faster times than me. I know that. I'm not stupid, but for me that's a pretty fast time. 10 minutes remaining, so
There's a faster car approaching.
we'll let that car go before we start a lap. We'll just pull over, just here, let them go.
You got a car on your right side. Right side is clear.
I like Lightning McQueen, that livery. I don't want to get too close to him because if he makes a mistake, he'll put my lap off. Right, let's go. Third gear coming out of this corner, we'll get a nice bit of torque going. Let's go. See what we can come up with. It's telling me my optimals are 40.4, so I can go 0.2 quicker, but doing it is another matter. God, that sun was so bright on those curves I couldn't see. I've already lost nearly 0.2. Already. I'm already 0.3 down. I bought this lap and it's been horrible. I'll try again. Brakes up. Into third. That's where the torque is.
V2, you're currently 4.0 seconds off the pace. Sector 1 is 0.32 off the pace. Sector 2 is 1.2 off the pace. Sector 3 is 2.5 off the pace. You've just done a 144.53.
I don't know if you can see it on the live stream, but that sun is blinding on that track. Really off-putting. Watch it on this hairpin. There. Really bad on the second corner though. Oh, do you know what? Ah! Fucked that up, didn't I? Too much grass. Lawnmower. Bullocks. Alright, let's try this again. We ain't got much time left, so we've probably only got time to do one more flying lap, really. Let's try this again.
Is still on. Disengage it. All clear on pit exit. You can push now.
I do think the track's changed slightly though, because it doesn't feel like it's got as much grip as it did earlier on in the session. Could have something to do with the weather, it might have just got hotter.
Got 10 minutes of fuel remaining.
Someone's off. Down for that. Let's just leave it in third this time. I think maybe third gear on the last two corners is better than second. I'll try that actually. See if I find me time. Turns down. 40.6 must have been such a good lap. Concentrating now. How much time we got left? It says 30 minutes, but we haven't got 30 minutes. One more lap. Oh, the understeer's back. Weren't even going fast out the corner, but I just had no grip. Nah, I'm not concentrating now, I'm just pushing too hard. Alright, I think we're going to have to leave it there. I've done a fairly reasonable lap there. 40.6, get off the track quickly before someone comes. I'm just dipping my wheels into the grass all over the shop at the moment. Just frustrating. I think we'll be able to see it here. But yeah, never mind. There goes the rear wheel. The braking zone. We're going to be hard on the brakes now. And then look, there's the grass. Yeah, that's what's sent me flying. It's going to be a tricky track to be consistent on, that's for sure. So we'll leave it at a 40.6 at the moment, and we'll stop the stream there. And that was a good practice. Again, like I said, I could definitely get into the mid-40s with a perfect lap. So at least I'm on pace so far.